Ever have that one person who leaves you completely exhausted after every conversation, like they just sucked the life right out of you? We call them energy vampires. But here's the truth. They don't have supernatural powers. They just know how to feed on what you keep offering energetically. And if you keep attracting them, it's not bad luck. It's a reflection of where your own energy boundaries are stretched too thin. Here's what's really going on and how you can stop giving away your power without losing your compassion. Let's get started. Energy vampires don't just randomly appear. They're drawn to specific energy patterns and to the energy you broadcast. If your vibe says, I'm the fixer, the listener, or the rescuer, guess who's going to appear? Someone who needs fixing, listening, or rescuing. It's not that you're weak, it's that your energy is overgiving and overextended. You're leaking energy, trying to be the light in everyone's darkness. But light doesn't have to dim itself in order to shine. It just has to stop letting everyone plug in for free. Here's a simple analogy. Imagine your phone is at 20%, but everyone around you keeps asking to use your charger. You hand it over because you don't want to seem rude. And before you know it, your own battery's dead, and now you can't even make the call you needed to make. That's what happens when you keep overgiving energetically. You're simply forgetting that your energy has value, and when you forget that, the world mirrors it right back to you by sending people who take more than they give. Think about it like this. Maybe it's a friend who always calls when they're upset, but never when things are going well. Or a coworker who constantly needs just a bit of your time. Or maybe it's your own child, partner, or sibling where you keep stepping in, fixing, and helping until you're completely drained. You tell yourself, I'm just being supportive. But what if your help has quietly become their safety blanket? Sometimes your support keeps people exactly where they are, because deep down, they know you'll catch them every time they fall. And here's the part that's hard to hear, but freeing to know. You're not responsible for saving people who are capable of saving themselves. If you're always jumping in to rescue them, you rob them of the opportunity to find their own strength. You block their growth, even when your intentions are pure. It's like standing over a child learning to walk. You want to keep them from falling, but if you never let go, they never learn balance. The same thing happens energetically. When you constantly carry someone else's load, you interrupt their karmic lessons and drain your own energy in the process. Real compassion isn't rescuing. It's trusting that others are powerful enough to handle their own path. It's giving people their own choices, the space to rise, and the faith that they can. And when you finally stop overhelping, something amazing happens. The people around you start stepping up. Because when you stop being their energy source, they're forced to reconnect with their own. So remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's what allows you to show up clean, clear, and strong without taking on what's not yours to carry. Here's what's happening beneath the surface. Your energy field, or your aura, is like your personal atmosphere. When you give in balance, your field is strong, radiant, and magnetic. But when you overextend emotionally, mentally, or energetically, your aura starts to weaken. It becomes unprotected. Others can feel that openness and are automatically drawn to it, not because they're bad, but because they're looking for energy to stabilize themselves. That's why you attract takers when you're overgiving. It's not random, it's resonance. But the moment you start respecting your own energy through boundaries, self-worth, and saying no when needed, your field strengthens. It becomes grounded, balanced, and full. And that new vibration quietly says, I'm here to connect, not to be consumed. So how do you stop attracting energy vampires? Well, you stop being constantly available at the expense of yourself. You stop rescuing people from lessons they need to learn, and you start remembering that your energy is not unlimited. It's meant to be directed with intention. This empowered shift happens the moment you realize that you can be kind without being drained, loving without losing yourself, and supporting without self-sacrifice. It's about changing the way you give. Instead of giving to be needed, you give because you choose to. Instead of pouring from emptiness, you give from abundance. And instead of saying yes to everything, you ask, does this honor my energy or deplete it? That's what energetic maturity looks like. It's not about walls, it's about wisdom. You become steady, grounded, and clear. When you start living like that, you naturally attract people who meet you there. People who exchange energy, not extract it, because your frequency now says, I know my worth, I give intentionally, I respect my own flow. Here's the real takeaway. You teach the world how to treat your energy by how you treat it yourself. When you honor your own light, you stop giving your energy away to keep others running, and your own power naturally grows. So next time someone drains your energy, don't just ask, why are they like that? Ask, what part of me keeps saying yes to being drained? Protecting your energy doesn't close your heart. It keeps it alive. And when your heart is alive, your light expands naturally, effortlessly, and without depletion. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, you need to watch my other video, The Energetics of People Pleasing, where I go deeper into why we overgive energetically and how to finally stop giving away your light in ways that drain you. Until next time, keep your energy clear, your boundaries strong, and always stay inspired.